Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Awaken. I'm Emma and I make videos on intentional living, minimalism and life organisation and planning. In today's video, I'll be reviewing my spending for January week 1, then stuffing £210 for January week 2. If you're new to budgeting or cash envelope stuffing or your current money management methods aren't working out, this video could be helpful to you. You'll know from my budgeting video I did plan to have £190 to withdraw from the bank and stuff this week, but I sold a coat on Vinted for £20. If you don't already know, Vinted is a platform for pre-owned items of clothing and footwear. You can list for free and there are no seller's fees, so it's a no-brainer for selling your unwanted pieces, and I'll definitely be using this again. Before I begin stuffing, I'm just going to count out my £210 cash. So in fives we have 5, 10. In tens we have 10, 20. So around £30. And then in 20s we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 180, so 210. We'll start with cash spending. I carry this out and about with me everywhere, so it does take a bit of a beating. I have to give it a good wipe down before I do these videos. Groceries, of the £100 stuff last week, I have just over £16 left. I have counted this already. I thought I'd spend less as I've been running my kitchen down to empty, getting rid of all the Christmas bits used and getting the freezer empty because it needs defrosting. I better do that before I go shopping actually. But yeah, I've had family over for dinner twice this week and I like to buy something special, you know, with starters and desserts, so it was worth the extra spend. My kitchen's now bare except for a few random Christmas bits that nobody's going to eat, so I need to clear those out as well and maybe donate them. So I'll just take out all of the loose change. I'll leave the £5 note and pound coins and £2 coins in the folder. Put the rest in my savings tin. So I'm just going to put £80 in here now instead of 100 because the 16 in there, £96 will be plenty even to restock the kitchen. If I put in any more, I'll just be inclined to spend it on things that I don't need. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Diesel, last week 70 was used of course, and another 70 will be going in. Can't really do anything about reducing this big weekly expense except for go nowhere, which sounds amazing but isn't possible right now. 20, 40, 60, 70. Eating out, I've given myself £20 a week. From last week's 20, there's less than a couple of pounds in here for my savings tin. We got a KFC last Saturday night before we went to the cinema. And then another £20 is going in. 20. Pocket money, out of the £20 I put in here for the month for Bella, she's used £10. This was for a Nando's. Lydia was actually going with her friends using a Christmas money and she offered to take Bella. There's a 6-year age gap, but Lydia has always been really patient and good with Bella, and recently, I think maybe because Bella's growing up a bit, she thinks she's a teenager, Lydia's been including her in all sorts of plans, which is just so nice to see. The only thing I can see me having to do though is top up Bella's money so she can keep up with all the social housing, but I don't mind at all. I'd rather the kids have experiences than things anyway. Car cleaning, £30 for two £15 valleys were put in here. I've had one of these already. And window cleaning cost me £10 a month. The guy hasn't been round just yet. Planned spending, everyone knows what that is by now. On to sinking funds now. Days out of the £100 stuff last week, I have £50 left, just a little couple of pounds over. I took the girls and the friends to see Spider-Man at the cinema. This could have been easily double the cost, but thankfully I went and did what I always do and picked some bits up from B&M on the way for popcorn and snacks, which the kids like to do anyway. It's fun, isn't it? And the film was really good, by the way. Not too sure what we'll do with the rest of this money. As I say, it doesn't all have to be spent this month. It can roll over for months to come when the kids are off school. Gifts, £80 was put in here. It's all still in here. I've just been invited to a friend's son's party on Saturday for his birthday, so I'll need to buy presents and a card this week. Health, I'm stuffing £50 in here a month to prepare for any dental appointments or prescriptions. It hasn't been touched just yet. Clothing, I put £100 in here. I did say I didn't need anything, but I ended up buying the girls more tights for school as the others were a bit worn, and I bought myself a new bra from M&S, so I've spent £50 out of here. Benny is getting groomed this month, so I've paid a £15 deposit out of the £50 I had in here, leaving me £35, and I'm saving for his routine vaccinations and any treatments, so I'll continue to build on that. Holidays, nothing stuffed in here yet. Christmas, I put £150 in. I'm not getting stung like I did Christmas just gone. I'm spacing out this cost for hopefully what will turn out to be the least stressful and most enjoyable Christmas ever this year. Miscellaneous, £50 was put in here last week for anything that doesn't fall under the other categories. I needed a new light bulb for my car. A little message popped up on the dash, so I took it to Halfords and they replaced it at a cost of £15. So I have £35 left. Emergency fund, £150. It's my savings priority to get an emergency fund together, because without one, I risk wiping out all or several of these categories if something happens to my car or an appliance breaks down. So with this £40 I have here, thanks to selling me coat and saving a bit on groceries last week, I'm going to top my emergency fund up a little bit. So 20, 30, 5, 40. So now I have £190 towards my 1k goal for this year. I already feel a weight lifted having this in here, because even this could go a long way and it's a nice little safety net. Savings, so in February, exactly 1 week apart, I have Bella's 10th and then Lydia's 16th birthdays. Bella's having £100 for a night out bowling and Lydia's having £300 for a party. So I made a start on saving for these last week and put £200 in here. I've had to pay a £100 deposit for Lydia's party tent that she's having with LED cube lights and a lighting package. Now, I know this sounds extravagant, and it is, but it's my own fault, really. Well, not fault, but I've encouraged big celebrations for birthdays since my girls were babies. I never had parties when I was a kid because I was one of 4, and obviously my mum and dad couldn't afford 4 birthday parties a year. But it made me want to do something special with my girls to celebrate their birthdays. They've had parties in function rooms with entertainers, swimming, bouncy castle, cinema, trampoline park parties. And of all the things I've wasted money on over the years, and there are a lot, let me say, I don't regret parties for the kids. We have amazing memories that'll last forever, as well as all the photos. If I bought stacks of toys instead, these would be long forgotten. So yeah, Lydia is having a super cool 16th with a tent and lighting and decorations, and I'm really enjoying planning that with her at the minute, so we're creating memories already. A touch on memories, both good and bad, including a bit of my financial journey and how I ended up cash stuffing in a video I posted this morning on life goals. So even if you're not interested in setting goals of your own, if you'd like to know more about my experiences and you get to put a face to a voice as well, then give that video a watch. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Click click on the bell and subscribe button so you don't miss future videos like this and on planning and intentional living. Thanks for watching guys, bye for now.